Mr. Yakamoto. Welcome back to the Gap. How those assorted tank tops work out for you?
Mr. Yakamoto.
In a recent speech, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel is developing technology to fight COVID-19.
Technology that we haven't activated until today, technologies that are accepted according to the law, we will activate them. That means maybe new methods that we are currently working on. I also spoke to our technology heads that they would look for all kinds of means that the State of Israel is really good at.
One of those technologies would include sensors.
There would be one on everyone, every person, every child. First of all, regarding children, there would be a sensor like a car. You get too close, it makes a noise like a buzzer. I don't know if this is possible. We're checking this. We're trying this. But we can, through different means, guard against the transmission of corona.
Compared to what's used in Mobileye for cars that warns about the danger of getting too close to other vehicles or pedestrians.
Wonder who these people are? These faces are hidden to the naked eye. But one company has unmasked their identities. Israeli company CoreSight AI uses an artificial intelligence-powered facial recognition system to ID a person in seconds. What makes this technology so groundbreaking is that the AI can recognize a person's face even if it's covered, even if they're wearing a helmet or a mask, as during the COVID-19 pandemic. While most other facial recognition technologies work only when a person's face is uncovered, CoreSight's advanced system goes one giant step further. Using a reference image as a starting point, it can ID a person with just half of their face being visible, which makes it ideal for the coronavirus pandemic.
I see most of the players in the face recognition market struggling with the COVID masks. But our system was built from day one to be able to recognize people from only part of the face. We were built to find a single terrorist within a crowd when he's trying to disguise himself, when he's trying to hide himself. So we don't need a full face.
I can't believe he just paid with his hand. Like, you just literally put your hand up and you're good to go. Like, that's crazy.
This is Zoe. Just like you, she uses lots of different cards and IDs to get through her day. What if all Zoe needed was herself? Introducing Amazon One, a free service that lets you use your palm to quickly pay for things, gain access, earn rewards, and more. Let's say you're grabbing your favorite coffee beverage, or heading into the office, or checking out. Just hover your palm and you're on your way. It's as easy as that. Sign up is free and takes less than a minute. All you need is a credit card, your phone number, and your palm. That's it. Since your palm is unique and can't be lost or misplaced, you can get things done quickly and securely. And with more experiences on the way, Amazon One will help you get even more done, simply by being you. Now, Zoe has more time to do what she loves: indoor skydiving. Enter, identify, and pay with Amazon One.
ZK-Teco's SpeedFace is a facial recognition panel for access control, but it's so much more than that. In this video, we're going to show you how this panel's temperature and mask detection can improve your systems and help keep your business safe and secure during these troubling times.
Normal temperature.
With the SpeedFace temperature detection activated,
Normal temperature.
you can be sure that everyone walking onto your premises
Normal temperature.
is temperature free, without having to manually scan each individual. If a person's temperature is higher than the set threshold, then an alarm will go off. In this scenario, we don't have this connected to a door, so it's not controlling access. However, if you do connect this to your electronically locked door, you will be able to deny access to anyone with an above normal temperature. If your business requires that everyone wear masks, you can enable the mask detection in addition to temperature detection.
Normal temperature.
If someone tries to enter without a mask, an alarm will go off.
Please adjust your position for temperature screening.
Again, if you have this connected to your access control system, you can deny access to anyone not wearing a mask.
Normal temperature.
ZK Techo's SpeedFace. Its incredibly fast facial recognition, mixed with its accurate temperature detection, bring more security and protection to your door.
Sponsored by the Grand Lodge Freemasons of Missouri. It's called the MoChip Child Identification Program. So you're already going to see where this one is going. It is mochip.org. But basically, if you go to the What We Do section, it says that although this is called MoChip, microchips are not used in this program. I think it should have the caveat saying yet. But what it does is they collect digital photographs, digital fingerprints, child information and emergency contacts, more biometric data, which is dental bite impressions, and 2 laminated cards. This all goes onto a CD. It's presented to the parents. If your child is either lost or stolen, you provide this CD to law enforcement, gives them all the data they need, and also integrates with the Amber Alert system. So it sounds really good. The program is provided free of charge to every Missouri family who participates. Really interesting things about this program is it's been around since 2006. Check out the numbers of children that have gone through this identification program. It is anywhere from 10 to 25,000 children. On their main page, if you scroll down to the bottom here, you can see their statistics. In Missouri alone, there's been over 1,500 of these events held and 240,000 plus kids identified. That is a lot. Absolutely stunning. And again, this has gone on since 2006. This might come as a shocker to you. It is to me. It's actually in Wikipedia, the Masonic Child Identification Program. So this isn't just limited to Missouri. This is sponsored by the Freemason Grand Lodges of the entire North American states. So you can see here the CHIP program, conveniently named again, contains fingerprint card, physical description, video, computer disc, DVD of the child, dental imprint, and the Missouri one didn't have this, but also a DNA sample. This is across all 50 states.
In tonight's What's Working, there is a program in place to create identification kits for children. These kits can be used by law enforcement if a child is reported missing. And the program is run all by volunteers. News 5's Devin Walsh caught up with them as they were working with children at a summer safety camp at Spring Hill College.
We're going to place it on here, and you watch the screen, and it's going to jump up there. See?
The Grand Lodge of Alabama's Child Identification Program is in full swing at this urban survival camp at Spring Hill College.
But we got your paperwork. How you doing today?
These volunteers are putting together an identification pack for each child.
Look at this as an insurance policy, and we hope that they never get used. But in the event that your child ever does go missing, we think you'll be very glad that you have this information available.
Mike Griffon runs the program in Lower Alabama. He says technology changes mean fingerprinting is done digitally instead of using ink.
Now we're going to get a picture of you.
They also take pictures of each child and record a video.
We print out a form like this, which has the fingerprints and photographs and a couple of ID cards on the bottom of it. It all also goes on here, along with the video and the voice recording.
Volunteers say this puts vital information all in one place for parents if a child ever goes missing.
When you get upset when your child is missing, you can't always remember everything. So they can go somewhere and pull all of this information out and give it to the authorities, and they have that information just like that.
Having it is
a consolation for the parent, and it's reassurance that if something happens, that they can help and not just have to worry.
What's so beneficial about this information is that once you hand it over to law enforcement, if your child is missing, they can enter it into the Amber Alert system immediately because it has all the characteristics about your child in one place.
But if they go to their sock drawer and sweep their hand through the sock drawer, they're going to find that envelope, and they can just hand that envelope to law enforcement and say, here, it's all in here. Fingerprints, photos, voice prints, the works. It's all in there.
Lucifer, what is your problem?
Just that, sir.
Okay.
I'm a Christian, sir.
I'm pure and virtuous and wholesome and innocent. How can you say anything bad about me?
Sir, you need to be born again.
I am born again.
Now, did you just say that you are Lucifer?
I am Lucifer.
Okay, define Lucifer for me.
Pure, virtuous, wholesome, innocent individual that's out to help people.
Lucifer is?
Yeah.
Say that again. Lucifer is a pure, holy...
Virtuous.
Virtuous. Now, is he the Lucifer that God created?
That's the same one.
Oh, man, this is great. I'm going to put this on the internet.
Oh,
Amen.
God bless you,
Amen.
brother.
Because that's exactly what the Shriners and Masons teach, is that Lucifer is light.
No.
And you're
about
confirming
those hospitals?
You know what, sir? Jesus said, many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, we did not do these good deeds in your name? And you'll say, away from me, you workers of iniquity, I never knew you.
Jesus said it?
In Matthew chapter 5.
Mercy.
No.
That's hard to believe.
So you're a Christian and you don't know that? Actually,
no, I really am.
You are.
Because I'm pure and virtuous.
You're pure and virtuous, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, you're perfect without Jesus, right?
No.
Okay, tell me about Jesus. Who is Jesus?
Well, he's my leader.
Is he the Son of God?
Yes, he is.
Is he the only worshipful master?
Yes.
Have you ever been called worshipful master?
No, because I've just been too busy. I've been working. Been working to help people.
What
like
kind
you.
of work? Okay.
Get out of here.
See, this is what a Mason confesses, is that Lucifer is light. You heard it?
That's it. Done. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Why aren't you wearing a mask?
Answer him.
I was asking you.
Because I got antibodies.
And you think this makes you immune? What if I told you I just discovered a cure? And you would never have to worry about wearing a mask ever again.
What, like a vaccine?
I'm administering it now. Do you see how effective it is?
On the rise, the CDC now shifting guidelines, calling on everyone to consider covering up.
The CDC is advising the use of non-medical cloth face covering as an additional voluntary public health measure. So this is voluntary. I don't think I'm going to be doing it.
The voluntary measure, a turn from early March, when masks were only recommended for the sick.
Masks are gonna be an everyday thing, you know, you want to mask in style, you know, so to say.
The number one item, obviously, right now is the mask. Everyone needs one. And then once you have a couple, and then you actually see some that have an interesting design, and then you want that one. So it kind of becomes a new accessory that we all are desiring and want.
Wear a mask, get a mask Whether you like the mask or not, they have an impact, they'll have an effect, and we need everything we can get.
I thought that this was going to last just maybe a few months. Now I do believe that in the next 2 years maybe we're going to have to adapt. As a fashion designer, we're going to have to integrate with each outfit fashion masks, basically.
You have to cheer people. People going around in the surgical mask is depressing. But when you come out with a stylish mask or with an accessory such as this, it doesn't seem as though we're fighting a war. It seems more fun.
Everyone is doing masks right now. That's also been a lifeline, you know, a new product category that many brands never did before, and now it's almost crucial to have it. So adding that as part of your product lineup and coordinating the masks back to other products, that's also something that I think is rather clever.
Es importante Nasobuco porque es algo que ya va a marcar nuestras vidas. Va a ser historia y ella podrá contarle a sus hijos que sus 15 se celebraron en este tipo de situación especial.
I've received some hate mail from citizens of Gotham. Let's see what sort of wisdom they have to impart on me. Dear Bane, I think masks are for wimps and also cause breathing problems. Well, yes, you know, except for all the doctors and nurses and firemen and everyone else that you call heroes who wear them all day, sometimes for 15 to 20 hours. Okay, let's see. Dear Bane, if you wear a mask, it's because you live in fear, and I am not afraid. Do I look like I live in fear of anything? I'm wearing this mask for you, the people of Gotham, who I can't help but notice are not social distancing. I'm not afraid of getting sick. I'm afraid of getting you sick and being responsible for your untimely deaths. Now I have to go all over town administering my miracle cure to everyone, everywhere. Do you think I want this? Do you think this is fun for me? I'd rather be working on my own goals, like being a guest on The Masked Singer.
Voting right alongside studio audience and panel. Here we go.
No, this is crazy.
The singer from Group A with the least amount of votes is...
You have to say goodbye.
The Dragon.
We are not merely transferring power from one administration to another or from one party to another, but we are transferring power from Washington, D.C. and giving it back to you, the people.
And we give it back to you, the people.
For too long, a small group in our nation's capital
are corrupt,
has reaped the rewards of government,
the rich,
while the people have borne the cost.
The oppressors of generations who have kept you down with myths of opportunity.
The establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country.
And do you accept the resignation of all of these liars, of all the corrupt?
That all changes starting right here and right now, because this moment is your moment. It belongs to you.
None shall interfere. Do as you please.
January 20th, 2017 will be remembered as the day the people